All right, everyone. Today we have the dino trackers, basically all of them. I did 5 different videos, but now I figured we'll do a grand video with all of them in it. So let's get straight into it, shall we? Starting off, we have Nothosaurus here. It's very good to have this in, as it was one of the last creatures added into the franchise in Camp Cretaceous Season 5, only followed after Tarbosaurus. So there's the scan code for that, if you can grab that if you want. And yeah, it's very cool to have this in the collection because, I mean, yeah, it's cool to have all the canon creatures. Next up, we've got our Dilophosaurus here. So that one is extremely cool. Let me pop up the scan code there. I don't know if you can read that. It's a bit bright in this room, so luckily I've got a second camera for you all to have a look at the code if you want. Yeah, this is basically going to be all the codes available so far. I believe there's 16 or something out of the 19 codes ready, and I'll provide the Velociraptor code at the end, but for now we're looking at Velociraptor. So here it is. Extremely cool right there. Have a look at that guy. So from the desert environment, the Dilophosaurus was in the aquatic environment, same with Nothosaurus. This one up next is from the mountain environment, and it would be the Zuniceratops. So that one's extremely cool. You can do actions like that with it, so super cool whenever they have actions. These are like double the price of the other small ones simply because they have the actions. Same with Dilophosaurus. Actually, I kind of just skipped that. You can move its tail and its head moves. Up next, we have another small one, but without the feature. So here we have a Dilophosaurus. It is a jungle environment creature. Here's the scan code for you. But yeah, the light is extremely bright. You can see in the reflection of my sunglasses that I'm wearing, simply to block out the light. You can see the circle right there. But next up, Jurrasic. This one's really cool. A lot of people love it because it's more paleo accurate than the previous Jurrasic sculpts. And so yeah, people thought it was going to be added to a movie or series because they never normally do remakes unless it's coming into the series, but we haven't seen it yet, so who knows. But you can also play with it like that, so super cool. I love that Jurrasic. Hopefully it does make an appearance somewhere someday in the movies or series. Up next, Geniodectes, a Ceratosaur relative, so I have a personal bias towards it. I love it a lot. But it's got like not the greatest of colorings, I will admit. It's got the similar type of colorings to what the canceled Spinosaurus from Dominion had. Not the best. I prefer the other Geniodectes. I wish I could get my hands on it. I could, but I have to pay triple the price, and I kind of don't want to do that because there's none available in Australia for extreme damage. Up next is baby Brachiosaurus. So there's the code for that. And yeah, it's just adorable. I believe my Brachiosaurus is in the back. It might be a bit dark, but it's right here. I'm touching it now. I like to place the baby Brachiosaurus with the adult Brachiosaurus because it's my first baby Brachiosaurus. They haven't really released any other of the baby Brachiosauruses, like the brown one or the green one in my country. Up next, there you go. There you got it. Kronosaurus. People think it's similar to Liopleurodon, but it's actually a bit chubbier under the belly and all that. So it's extremely cool to get something new. Basically, here is the scan code. Hopefully you can all grab that. And yeah, you can turn it. Kind of makes like Brachiosaurus sounds, I believe. But up next is Dilophosaurus from the desert environment. So here is the scan code for that. If hopefully you've got that. And yeah, it's extremely cool to have just multiple variations of ceratopsians constantly being added to the Mattel lineup. It's always good to build up your herds. I know lots of people love the herds, but here are the sounds and movements. So yeah, there's that. Up next, I'm gonna pull out Eocarcharia. It's very interesting. It's got like a Therizinosaurus paint to it, I believe. So, and it kind of looks like a Yeti dinosaur with all the feathering on it. Oops, my bad. But yes, probably looking for this. So here you go. Scan code. Hopefully that works. And yeah, a bit of a closer look. Let's get some sounds in. So yeah, this thing is just absolutely super awesome. And then up next we've got Tryptosaurus. Unfortunately, I don't have batteries in it. It wasn't loaded with batteries, so it's not going to make any sounds today, unfortunately. I'll get batteries some other time for it. But there's the scan code for you. Can still open its mouth though. Have a look how close up that is. That's extremely good quality on the phone right there. Oh, that is beautiful. I'm actually more in love with Tryptosaurus now after looking at that from the phone. But let's put you to the side for now. That's from the jungle environment. Another one from the jungle environment is the Tyrannosaurus. You can press this button to make its head turn and open the jaws, and then this button will make its tail wag like a dog, so it's extremely interesting. You can also pull this up for the scan code once again if you want that. Yeah, look how cool this guy is. Raw. And the thing on its eyes, you can take them off. The kind of laser-like things, whatever they are. See, it's got an eyeball under it, but I kind of prefer it with that tracking gear on. It looks super awesome and just menacing, basically. So there's that, and there's a better wag of the tail in case you want it in better quality. Next up, we have Stegosaurus. This one is what people are calling the Joker paint scheme for the Stegosaurus, because it's got like white, kind of red, and green on top like Joker's hair. So yeah, super awesome figure. It's got movability, not within the head. You can actually move the head, but it's not from any features. You just move it on your own if you want. But the features are focused on in the tail, which you can lift up the tail, or you can press this one to wag it side to side. Make good use of that Thagomizer, and I believe the code is in one of the plates right here. Hopefully you can... Which way does it go? One way or the other. I'll put it in this one too, just to make sure you've got it. Hopefully that's good enough, and then I'll do that. And then we are left with the Indoraptor, one of the most hyped up ones from this line, because it's so awesome. Let me first show off that scan code for Indoraptor. Hopefully that's good. You can also have it here if you want, but I kind of feel like it's too bright in that light, so I'm not entirely sure. But it's got a few features. You can press the button on the back here for light up in the eyes. Although it's kind of doesn't look like it's lighting up, but there you go, lighting up right there, and also in the other one, but you can't see it because it's got the tracking gear on it. You can also pull the hand, and then just for a closer look, there you go. So that is pretty much most of the toys. However, I want to put up on screen the final ones that we still need, which include the Velociraptor set, which I know some people have got a hold of. I'll probably get from Toy World in my country. Then we need the Iguanodon Scorpiovenator 2-pack. So I'm not sure where we'll be able to get that, but hopefully eventually we'll get it soon. And then we also need the Beyond the Gates reveal that I don't know when is entirely releasing, but hopefully I'll get in Big W in my country, because Target doesn't have Beyond the Gates stuff in my country, funnily enough. So yeah, they'll come with Ellie Sattler, Jeep, and it's got a stripe this time, so fans can rejoice. And also the Velociraptor, the brown one, of course. That'll be part of the jungle environment. Scorpiovenator Iguanodon will be desert. Same with the Atrociraptor. Hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and yeah, I'll see you all later. Bye everyone.